Heads of missions were reminded this morning of the crucial role they play in representing the interests of Fiji around the globe. The three-day Head of Missions Consultation was opened by Prime Minister Voreqe Bainimarama. With Fiji engaging and strengthening its bilateral ties, Prime Minister Bainimarama told ambassadors and heads of missions overseas to always maintain territorial integrity, relying on transparency, which is to be achieved through open dialogue in order to pursue progressive and effective partnerships.
The performance of all diplomatic missions will be under greater scrutiny as we ensure benchmarking strategies and performance management are streamlined. With continued expansion, we must also enrich Fiji's investment climate and rejuvenate private sector participation.
This morning's meeting also included a courtesy call by Fiji's heads of missions overseas to His Excellency the President Voreqe Bainimarama at Government House.
I think there's basically two aspects to it. It's first of all, as I said earlier, all of us getting together with our ministry and sharing our ideas and strategizing for our ministry's policies going ahead over the next couple of years. But it's also about us being informed back here in Fiji about what's happening in terms of strategic framework for change, what's happening with Fiji's roadmap, getting up-to-date briefings. And over the next 3 days, we'll be meeting with a lot of the permanent secretaries who are coming in to give us these updates. Commissioner of Police, Governor of Reserve Bank, people like that are coming in to give us briefings. So we'll leave Fiji on the weekend very much up to date with what's happening here in Fiji.
Fiji has established diplomatic relations with 126 countries and is on the path to formalizing diplomatic relations with all member states of the United Nations. Last year, 3 new missions were opened in Indonesia, South Africa and Brazil, with another 2 missions opening in Korea and United Arab Emirates this year. This morning's session saw the need for Fiji's representatives to foreign missions to effectively utilize the available resources in their respective countries of service that will further enhance communications amongst our missions abroad. Other areas that needed specific attention were on improving efficiency in the staff composition, such as engaging of interns where language has been a challenge. The identifying of prospective candidates for future representation abroad must be carefully scrutinized, as the roles and functions of our mission heads and consul generals have taken a new responsibility and tasking. Fiji's ambassador to Papua New Guinea, Ambassador Tumbunakawai, suggested that support staff to missions should also have more broader experiences in important areas such as trade or tourism to help support heads of missions. Ambassador Salateleni noted on the need for the ministry to relook at the broader objectives of all Fiji missions and to also align them to national development and also better understanding the strengths and weaknesses of each host nation in order to make inroads that will benefit our nation. Discussions also included the need for government to review the economic value of maintaining government properties in missions and if there are other options available. Ambassador Peveli Vodea highlighted the need for missions to keep tabs on the issue of foreign exchange and make the necessary recommendations to government through the ministry to purchase prospective properties to be acquired. High Commissioner to the United Kingdom Solomara confirmed that a new life insurance scheme has been organized between the High Commission and the BSP Bank. South Africa's High Commissioner Ben Saladakau supported the concept that our London mission had undertaken, as the scheme could also provide some relief to the high costs incurred for remittances. Presentations were also made by the Permanent Secretary for Finance, Philemone Wangambava, on the implementation process of Fiji's 2012 national budget, a look at investment Fiji's way forward, and a more comprehensive update on Fiji's trade pathway by Permanent Secretary for Industry and Trade, Shane Ali.